Yes, he's got the power. He just knows it.
You see the water just smashing into the handle of the driver.
He's not close enough. He might try the game with the Melbourne loop.
But I mean, Flamengo is capable of doing very fast laps. So he's just like doing 43 which is the same performance as Sevilla. So if he puts on a good lap, then Sevilla is not going to be able to overtake. Too far again. Getting close at the mid-corner, basically. Oh, there you go.
Here we go. Down towards Goddard. This is a run for the lead. Borja Garcia and Sevilla take the lead from Flamengo in brilliant fashion. Well, that was textbook motor racing, and in these conditions, very hard to pull off. And yes, you can see his team absolutely delighted with that. The Spanish are leading.
And Borja, I know Borja very well. He was my teammate in the World Series.
Oh, I tell you what, Flamengo are done.
If he stays in the lead and pulls a little gap, then he's going to be very, very consistent, very strong, solid run, and he could take it till the end of the race.
Where were you teammates?
World Series by Renault, in an Italian team actually, and we had a good season. He had a very good season indeed, but it was very pleasant to be his teammate.
Liverpool have got ahead of Tottenham, but by my accounting, I think Tottenham could well be top of the league if they keep powering on. Here's another look at the overtaking. Sevilla going through on Flamengo, and that was really excellent stuff at Goddard's. So then, Sevilla, Flamengo, Dortmund still third, Corinthians still fourth, Liverpool got ahead of Tottenham, PSV Eindhoven in 7th place, Basel have dropped to 8th, Beijing still 9th, they're holding position, AS Roma have done nothing, Enrico Tocacello has stayed behind Beijing, and they are 10th, FC Porto.
And the Borja pulled away a big gap, 2.5 seconds.
I think that's why he was pushing so hard, I think he felt that he could go quicker.
I reckon 2.5 seconds will see him across the board.
7 minutes to go. Sevilla looking for victory. Met up with Borja Garcia in Barcelona, and he was telling me that he was from Valencia, but he often goes up to Sevilla, and in fact the goalkeeper for Sevilla is one of his favourite players.
Yeah, more than 3 second gap, 3.5 seconds I guess.
There are Tottenham Hotspur, and they've got PSV Eindhoven all over the back of them. And Jelmer Berman all over the back there of Tottenham Hotspur down the straight in these ridiculously atrocious conditions. Never seen conditions like this. And somehow, some way, Jelmer Berman's going to try and find a way past Duncan Tappy. He's up at Redgate, he's going for it. Tappy closes the door. Spurs will defend that position. They too, of course, are going for the top of the league. Beijing are looking to try and stay there as they come through the field. They're up to 9th at the moment, but Tottenham are ahead of them, but only finished 3rd in race 1. And it could be really close at the end of this race, as I predicted at the moment. And we're behind the scenes racking our brains as to who will do it, but the permutations are pretty much this. Beijing could be top of the league by only a point ahead of Tottenham Hotspur and Sevilla. So Sevilla will be right up there in the league. And Sevilla just doing a 1:43.0. Galatasaray in the wars again. Another spin.
AS Roma.
That's AS Roma, excuse me, of course. Galatasaray out. And that was AS Roma spinning out of 10th place. Enrico Tocacello, well, he just went straight on at the bottom of the hill, didn't he?
Yes, he couldn't stop the car
Lost traction.
enough. It was a and then he spun. He avoided the spun by going straight basically, but then he couldn't get the car back without a spin. He kept the engine running, and that's the main thing.
Well, impressive driving by this man, Borja Garcia. He's now got a 4.5 second lead, and he's built that in just a few laps. That's why he was desperate to get past Flamengo. And look at him pushing, still hard. Coming past our commentary positions. Plume of wet weather behind him, but he's got the best vision of all right now.
And another very fast lap for Borja, 43.7, and his fastest lap being 42.1, being 1.5 seconds quicker than Flamengo, who's second at the moment.
Beijing have just got past FC Basel and moved to 8th position, and that does consolidate further their position of being ahead of the table. And they did it at the Dunlop loop. Got ahead there, got on the power early, and once again Davide Rigon is doing the business. So I think now you can safely say that Beijing will lead the Super League at the end of the day if, and I say if because anything can happen in these conditions, they stay on board. I say that, typical commentator's blight. He almost went off there. Davide, be careful, my friend.
Kept it on track.
Well, what did he do wrong, do you think?
A little bit of turning over steer, a little bit too much entry speed, and he tried to get the car into the corner with a little bit too much brakes and angle on the steering wheel, which makes the car complete. Basically, the back of the car wants to snap towards the front.
Effectively, well, there's another look at it.
Turn in. Whoop, the back of the car is coming in, but he very early balanced the car with the steering wheel, so he did a good job.
They say time waits for no man, and Beijing are hopefully running down the clock as quickly as we are, because time is running out. We're getting into injury time in this one because there are literally less than 4 minutes to go, and if you think about clocking at 1:42 roughly a lap, Steve Farrell, who is the technical director here for the cars, been putting all the cars together. Nervous day for him. It's been a nervous 6 months for him, poor man. But he's done a fantastic job to get them all out there today, especially in these conditions. And yeah, time is clicking away now for Beijing. Sevilla doing a brilliant job. They're holding on now.
Steve was my boss for 6 months. Been working with him. It's been a pleasure, and I learned a lot from him. And he's very nervous today.
I'm sure he is. FC Porto going through your shot there. PSV Eindhoven still circulating. Just to give you an update, it is Sevilla. Flamenco still second. Dortmund still in third place. Corinthians are fourth. Liverpool FC are in 5. Tottenham Hotspur are 6th. Beijing are now up to 7th and are definitely going to be top of the league at the end of the day. They've done a superb job all weekend long. Basel are 8th. Porto are still running in 9th. You just saw them there ahead of PSV Eindhoven. AS Roma have had a spin at the bottom of the hill, but they're okay and still in 11th place. But this is a brilliant mercurial drive from the young Spaniard, Borja Garcia, former teammate to now alongside you, Bruce Giuani. 2 minutes to go, Bruce.
Yes.
He's got this, hasn't he?
Yeah, I think he's, as I said, once he's in the lead, he's so reliable as a driver. Very solid run, and I'm sure 99% he will not do a mistake. Please don't make me lie. Please don't make me lie, Borja. But I'm pretty confident he will take it till the end of the race. He's very fast as well, 1.5 seconds quicker than the second driver, so he could take it easy basically till the end of the race.
Olympiacos right at the back, but still circulating. Corinthians are 1:44.9, Liverpool are 1:44.0, so Liverpool still moving pretty fast there. There's Tristan Gomendy for FC Porto in that beautifully painted car. Good looking car, but they all are with the club colours on, of course. But Sevilla are the team.
Another 2 laps to go, I think, for Sevilla, because there's 1 minute 42 remaining, which is a complete lap, so he will have to go on the finish line first, and then for another lap.
Well, in La Liga in Spain, of course, Frederic Canute for Sevilla has been a revelation in the past few seasons, and now Borja Garcia is doing so. Corinthians are out, so once again the Brazilians have another tough day. They had an accident in race 1, and now they're out of race 2. It's all over.
What a shame. 3 laps, 2 laps till before the end, and again the car snaps on entry. As I said, very difficult not to make a mistake as you're entering the corner. The back of the car is a little bit heavy, big V12 engine at the back, very easy to snap the car on entry.
Liverpool now vying for league honours as well. They're up to 4th place. Tottenham will follow them. Tottenham, of course, having taken 3rd place in the first race, are in contention, but Sevilla are still powering on. 45 seconds to go, and actually I think it's going to be 2 more laps then because of this. So he's going to get round. Out of the car they come, but he's going to come past the finish line before the clock passes 0. So Sevilla have 2 more laps to go now.